I'm Abdul Salam and Abdul Samad from Balochistan, and my major subject that is botany. And now I'm giving the presentation on digestive system and the introduction to digestive system. The introduction of digestion. The chemical breakdown of a complex biological molecule into component parts, lipid to fatty acid, protein to individual amino acid, carbohydrates into simple sugar. The function of digestive system. It produces various chemicals to break down foods. It also filters out harmful substances and gets rid of solid wastage. Chemical. It changes the chemical composition of food with the aid of digestive enzymes, carbohydrate, protein, lipid. The digestive enzymes are special proteins that help break off large molecules of food into very tiny or very small molecules that can be observed and used by the cells in the form of nutrition. Basis of digestion, injections, movement, digestion, observation, and also further digestion. The digestive tract. It is a long muscular tube with many sections and areas. Begin with the mouths and ends with the ends. It is the diagram of tracts. The digestive tract. These are the parts of digestive tract, which is mouth, pancreas, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, and last large intestine. Is accessory parts. These organs that are not in the digestive tract but else in digestion, which are teeth, tongue, salivary gland, liver, gallbladder, and pancreas. That is mouth. The function of the mouth. Food enters in the mouth or oral cavity and it is tasting mechanical breakdown of food. It secretes salivary gland and also we can say salivary amylase. Structure in the mouth that aids digestion, that is teeth, going to cut and tear, crash, grain food. That salivary gland produce and secrete saliva into the oral cavity. Periotated, which is beneath the cheeks, submaxillary below the jaw bones, and sublingual below the tongue. Saliva moistens the food that contains enzyme, ptyalin or salivary amylase, that begin digestion of starch into smaller polysaccharide. The tongue. It mixes and rolls food into tiny mashed up beds, bowls. Push the balls toward the pancreas and to esophagus when swallowing. It is the anatomy of the mouth and throat. Human deciduous and the permanent teeth. It is the diagram of the human teeth. Mechanism of swallowing. Swallowing is a coordinated activity of the tongue, soft palate, pancreas, and esophagus. Passes. Food is pushed into pancreas by the tongue. The tongue blocks the mouth. Soft palate close of the nose. Larynx rises so the epiglottis can close the opening the trachea. Esophagus. It is a straight muscular tube that is about 10 inches 25 centimeter long, which connect the mouth with the stomach. Food takes about 4 to 8 seconds as passes through the stomach. Its walls contain smooth muscular that contract the wavy motion. Peristalsis. Peristalsis propels food and liquid slowly down the esophagus into the stomach. Cardiac sphincter. It's the ring-like valve relaxes to allow food into the stomach. It is the structure of fertilizes stomach. Stomach, it is the J-shaped muscular sac and its inner folds that increase the surface area of the stomach. Churn and grinds together the balls into smaller pieces. Food is mixed with gastric juice, hyaluronic acid, and enzyme secreted by the stomach wall. HCl breaks down the food and kills bacteria that came along with the food. It's the anatomy of stomach. Stomach. Pepsin. It's the major enzyme convert the protein into peptide in the presence of the HCl. Mucus. It lubricates food and protects the gastric lining from the sting digestive juice and convert the balls into liquid. After 4 hours of mechanical and chemical digestion, James passes through the polyloric sphincter into the small intestine. Movement in stomach. The small intestine. It is a long and 20-foot coiled tube beneath the stomach. It is 3 parts. Duodenum, the upper part of it is about 10 inch, connect the stomach where the digestive juice from the pancreas and the liver combine with the chain making thin and watery. The genium, it is about 8 foot and ileum, it is about 12 foot. It's at the sites of the greatest amount of digestion and observation. It takes about 4 to 8 hours to complete its journey. Mucosa, its inner wall, secrete this several enzymes that act on the food, where the pancreatic enzymes are imparted into digestive nutrition are observed through intestinal walls. Absorb the material cross the mucosa into the blood within other parts of the body for storage for or further chemical change. It has folded inner walls covered with the finger-like projection villi and villus. Each villus has a thinner projection called microvilli that absorb digestive food. Villi and microvilli increase the surface area of the small intestine for greater absorption. Peristalsis move to undigested food to the large intestine. Movement in small intestine. Mixing. It's segmental contraction that occur in small intestine. Secretion. It lubricates liquefy digestion. It's mechanical and chemical. Observation. The movement from the tract into circulation or elimination. It wastes product removed from the body. The last, this is large intestine, aka colon. Large, it is large diameter above but shorter 5 foot. Water is observed from undigested food, taking the waste order until it becomes solid. Waste stays from 10 to 12 hours. It is a diagram of large intestine. Large intestine. Where its waste is pushed into the appendix portion rectum of the large intestine. Solid waste stay in the rectum until it is secreted through the ends and pieces. Appendix is ends in the right sides of the large intestine. Thanks.